Hi, my name's Lauren Zuba and you're watching The Creative Culinarian. Today I'm going to show you how to make my favorite chili recipe. It is a turkey chicken chili. It's super simple and it can be made in a crock pot. If you don't have a crock pot, I definitely suggest you get one. But if you don't, go ahead and make it in a large pot. You'll just have to pay a little bit more attention to it, stirring it on a regular basis. So you're going to start by browning up a pound of extra lean turkey as well as a pound of extra lean chicken. I went ahead and sauteed that up with just a little bit of nonstick cooking spray and then drained it. So you're just going to add that to the crock pot. And then you're also going to add a large can of black beans and a small can of kidney beans. Now if you have other beans that you prefer instead, go ahead and use those. It's completely up to you. And if you prefer your chili without beans, just don't put them in. Now I have a bunch of different peppers that I'm going to add to this. I have a red bell pepper diced as well as a green bell pepper diced. I have a yellow chili, a jalapeno, and a cherry chili. All three of those chilies have a different heat level and each one has a slightly different flavor to it. If you want something spicier, don't seed them or seed some of them. If you want it milder, you can omit the chilies altogether, but I don't recommend that because it's going to leave it lacking in flavor. I also have an onion here and some minced garlic. As for seasonings, what you're going to do is add some cumin, chili powder, crushed red pepper flakes, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. All of those will just give it a whole lot of that classic chili flavor that we all love. To this I'm going to add a little bit of Frank's Extra Hot. This is because we like our stuff spicy here. If you don't have extra hot or you don't want to use any Tabasco sauce at all, you don't have to. It's completely up to you. To this I'm also going to add a can of stewed tomatoes. I like stewed tomatoes because they have a whole lot more flavor to them than regular tomatoes do. And you're just going to stir that up just a little bit so that it all gets down in there. And the last thing you're going to add is a can of chicken broth. Or if you have box stock, you can use that as well. And that's it. Now I'm going to, since I am using this in a crock pot, I'm just going to turn it on low and cook it for about 6 to 8 hours. If you need to cook it faster, you can cook it on high for about 3 to 4 hours. If you are doing it in a pot over the stove, you're going to want to cook it on low for about 3 to 4 hours, stirring it occasionally so that it doesn't burn. And that's it. We will come back to this as soon as our chili is done, and I'll show you what it looks like. And we are back after about 5 hours now. I had this cooking on high so that it would cook a little bit quicker. And now we're ready to serve it up. Now, if you prefer a looser chili, do not smash any of the beans if you want it more of like a soup. If you prefer a medium thick chili, smash a couple of the beans up against the side of the pot and stir them in and let them cook for a couple more minutes. And lastly, if you want it super, super thick, let it cook down with the lid off with beans smashed. Now, you obviously don't want to smash all of the beans because you want some whole ones in there for texture. But go ahead and smash some of them to go ahead and give a nice thick, hearty chili. So, I'm going to go ahead and start this up and show you guys what it looks like. As you can see, it's super hearty with lots of veggies in it. And I'm going to go ahead and top this with some raw onion and some cheese. I definitely recommend doing this because all the colors kind of blend together while it's in the crock pot, and it gives it a little bit more color and makes it look a little more fresh. And there you go. You've got a absolutely delicious turkey and chicken chili. I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to leave a comment or press like if you've enjoyed this, and feel free to visit my website, thecreativeculinarian.blogspot.com, for this recipe and more. Thanks. See you next week.